This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Burgess Snowfield at Amherst Stadium, home to the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Liberty Flames, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And he's coming out of the end zone. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Jacksonville State's offense will get the first swing of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And you could tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Gamecocks need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Leaves it with the back. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So Liberty's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football.
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
No, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Dropping back, it's Wimsatt. Grabbed over the middle, it's Baldwin. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. Got room to work. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Gonna look downfield again. Got it behind the line. It's Baldwin. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Baldwin. He'll work his way down to the 28. And the Gamecocks want to crank the tempo.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Back to pass. It's Wimsatt. Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a 3rd down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced it.
Got some room to run. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Really nice run to get it out to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Makes the grab on the right. Off and running. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Liberty.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the shotgun, the inside give. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Got his man on the right. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And the spin move was sweet and athletic, but not necessarily that productive. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And that is the final play of the quarter, and guys, Liberty has the lead here. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. To the air, it's Wimsatt. Quick completion on the out route. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Got a little space. It's a seam wide open. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Flames in a good spot here with second and short. Here comes the option. Now the toss. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Now the toss. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the...
Wide open spaces. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
On the run, it's Blue. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. And he makes a completion there, set up and in business at the 20.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game better.
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Flames. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. And the score came on an impressive run from the 20. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. It's Wimsatt. Got it set up on the outside. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Now on the option. Running to Green. Picks up the first down, still moving. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. The Flames come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On the option, he'll pitch it. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2.
Really good job by this defense, man. 4th down and short. Great job playing the quarterback first. That's the most important part of the option. Don't let him get downhill. Now it gets to the pitch man. It gets a little bit outside. They run to the football and get the big stop on 4th down.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. On the ground, it's Cook. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Looking for a man. It's Wimsatt. That's caught. It's Cook. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. Saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Unloads to the wideout. And they will score! Touchdown, Jacksonville State!
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've only converted one time in 3 fourth-down attempts, but they'll try to move the sticks with this one. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Looking downfield, it's Wimsatt. With the catch, it's Cook.
I mean, what great athletic ability to toe tap the sidelines and keep them in bounds. What a one-yard gain.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Finds his man. It's Cook. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They've moved it into scoring territory. 1st and 10 from the 11. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it on the run. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Here's a heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage at 3 and just get points before halftime. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4. So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's taking the shot. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Jacksonville for an entertaining first half than you?
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll open this 3rd quarter with a run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to...
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Liberty takes over and the Flames offense ready to go to work. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Sets up the screen. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush. Hit him with the screen and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
With the catch, it's Henderson. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
To the air, it's Basco. Makes the grab. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Defense trying to take it back. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. To the air on first down. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Baldwin. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. That last completion sets him up on second down. Back to pass. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Offenses should focus on their guys and making sure so-and-so guys get so-and-so touches. And, you know, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw it to him. He's going to be the primary target on a lot of times. I can't be reckless, but I definitely have to find my...
Touchdown, Gamecocks! And with that, when they jump on top here in the second half.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Touch pass on the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one. What can they pull out of the playbook here on second and long from the 17? Looking to throw, it's Basco. He lofts one down the sideline. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. It was just too easy, and he didn't look it in. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Got a man. It's Gray. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. And this offense, undeterred by going just 1 for 4 on fourth down, will stay out there to try it again. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
I'll tell you, man, analytics in college football now are changing the way coaches think about down and distances. And listen, I know there are probably some metrics out there that say you should go for it in that situation because the percentages are telling you you got a good shot at keeping the football and keeping possession. That time, though, they're not able to come up with it. They've now given up the football with their backs to the wall. The defense now is going to have to dig them out of this hole.
Grab behind the line. It's Petway. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. Wants to fire on second down. Rushes on him. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. You can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on second down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
They're working that left side. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll try the right side. Slithers into space. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. And the Flames can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Vasco. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, I like the idea by the offensive play caller here. You're trying to get aggressive. You're trying to find a chunk play, but that time, QB and receiver can't hook up.
Finding open areas. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. The Flames with the 1st and 10. Rides to back on the option to give. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. The short hands, it's Mobley. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Flames are moving quickly down the field. Give to the running back. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Blue. Open space at the 25. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. He'll pull it on the read. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Defense has it. They're on the move. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. We've come to the break, and Jacksonville State has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. He'll do it himself. And that's a very productive 1st down play in bringing up 2nd and 3.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football. That time on the option play, I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward,
He's loose. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Recksteiner. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air. It's Wimsatt. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
Man, is that the opportunity they needed? That is exactly what this defense needed. They need to swing momentum. They needed to get the ball back to their offense.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Gamecocks send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. They'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's great. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's great.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Somehow fits it into a host of defenders. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Deep shot for the end zone. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Off the play fake on first down. That's reeled in. It's Recksteiner. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Gamecocks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. To the ground with the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes the offense on second down. The give as they work on that clock. Inside the 25. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Gamecocks look to keep this drive humming. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Looking for a man. It's Wimsatt. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He gets a hand on it. He breaks a tackle. He didn't get it, and what a stop by this defense to get the football back.
Yeah, and a lot of times in field goal blocking, you load up one side, they load up the left side, push all the guys backwards, slip through the crack, get their hand up, and get the big block. Nice job.
Wants to throw on first down. He's going to throw deep right side. Makes the catch at the 20. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The inside handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. To throw, it's Wimsatt. He's going to run it. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. The play action fake. He'll try to do it himself. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. No special teams unit headed to the field again. They'll go for it for a 7th time. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The Gamecocks just want to hold on to this ball for the final minute. Quarterback on the keeper. It's running room. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
Caught behind the line. It's Petway. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to win.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of